This week in gaming history. Whoa! Hey, everybody.
Oh, hey.
It's gaming history.
Buddy. Yeah.
I forgot to eat, so I'm just finishing some food here.
Do it. You should just make the camera just your face, and we can just watch you eat.
Finishing my secret soup.
Yeah.
McKinley wants to find some arcades with pinball machines. That's his goal after the pandemic's over.
I think after the pandemic, just go to like the barcades. They'll definitely have pinball tables.
Yeah. Yeah, now that you're old enough.
Yeah. Absolutely. But I always wanted to own a pinball table real bad.
You
They're
own
like,
one?
Yeah. Like to get good at a pinball table, you have to play a lot of that one table.
Totally, but I wouldn't want to get good. Like, it's such a boring game.
Oh no, pinball's great. Pinball's not boring.
I enjoy pinball, but I wouldn't want to play it. Like, there's so many other arcade machines I'd rather have.
I don't know if there's any arcade machine I'd have over a pinball machine.
Wow, I'd easily take like one of those Konami.
Beat 'em ups.
Yeah, or especially one that I could like swap out with like a Konami deck.
That's true to a certain extent. But those games are fun for like, I mean, they're fun a bunch of times, but you beat them pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, but
it
still
takes an eternity to master.
Yeah, but it's so random too.
Is it though? I
Yeah.
think people who are experts at pinball can replicate it regularly.
Yeah, probably, but then that it's all about like how exactly do you like pull the spring back then.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Oh,
stuff.
I like that.
And it'd have to be like a perfect, like the machine has to be in like perfect form for you to be able to do it like
the
that.
number 2 issue to me ever getting a pinball table is when I worked at the game store. I know how much fucking maintenance those things are.
Oh,
and I know
well,
how much money it costs to keep them up, and I know how much of a pain in the ass they are to move.
Yeah.
Like they're terrible. They're not worth having.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would love to have one.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about pinball.
Have you seen? There's a new Family Guy pinball table that. In the middle of the table is a video screen where you play another game of pinball as you're playing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because they love references in references. But yeah,
Clever.
very clever. Oh man.
Yeah, we're talking about Zelda.
Zelda's my favorite pinball game.
That's it. Yeah. I'm surprised Nintendo hasn't made a Zelda pinball game.
They did Mario and Pokemon, and those are both excellent.
Yeah, exactly. Zelda, of course, one of Nintendo's biggest franchises, and this is the we're talking about gaming history, but this is only the second last game.
Oh wow, it's just been. Is it? Did this come out before or after? What's the name of the 2D, 3D one? Link Between Worlds. Is that newer than this?
Let me see. I don't know, but I mean, I wouldn't. Like, I would say, yeah, I would count that in like the handheld line. Like, you could say that like the remake of whatever.
But Link Between Worlds was a full-on new game. That game was like huge too.
Oh, totally, yeah.
More than Link's Awakening, the remake.
Yeah. But yeah, it did come out in 2013, I think.
Oh, so it's 7 years old.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So that one's newer, yeah.
Okay. For the purposes of this, though, this is the second newest.
Yeah, you could say third then, yeah.
They don't make a lot of Zeldas.
It's the second newest 3D Zelda game.
Right.
And mainline, yeah, 3D. Yeah, because the Wii U one was Breath of the Wild when it came out on the Switch at the same time.
Right, because Skyward Sword is a Wii game, not a Wii U game.
Right.
I always forget that. It feels like a Wii U game in my mind.
Because also Twilight Princess came out on the Wii. Yeah, but like so there were two Wii Zelda games, technically.
Right.
Or like you could argue it, and you could also argue there was 0 Wii U Zelda games.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But this one was definitely the Wii Zelda game. The only one like it, really. Like it says, motion sword fight incoming.
Yeah,
it's true. I love the motion sensing in this game. Obviously, the Wii had motion control, so the Zelda team was going to try to make a Zelda with motion control.
Yeah.
And they had a ton of trouble with it until they saw the Wii Sports Resort team working on their game, and the sword fighting in that game was just worked so great. They were like, "Oh, we just got to do that."
Just make Punch Out, but Zelda.
Kind of, yeah.
It's crazy.
Who's
your bad guy in this one?
So yeah, there's a lot of like history in this game, but it's also really relevant to Breath of the Wild as well, and like what just came out a few years ago. The bad guy is it's right from the beginning. They decided, I guess, because of they knew the sword was going to be such a central aspect.
Yeah.
With the motion controller, that they wanted to make it an origin story of the Master Sword.
Oh, interesting.
And so this is actually the first in the Zelda timeline. This is a game, I think, that established the timeline as being a thing. And it set itself as the very first in it. So it like sets up a lot of the stuff, like Hylia and
I had no idea.
The Master Sword and Ganon. The Ganon's not in it, but it kind of explains where he comes from. I think this intro video kind of explains it as well. Oh, not this one. McKinley says, I can't believe the Wii is considered old enough to be gaming history. That and the DS Lite are my most modern Nintendo consoles. Well, the Wii, I mean, yeah, that's
old now.
2006 to 2010, I think, or something. Oh, never mind. 2012, I think the Wii went to.
Okay.
This game came out on November 20th, 2011.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
this game's 9 years old. Holy shit. It does not feel like it would be there. It would be that old yet.
Yeah, I know. And that, like I said, and it's like this game directly inspired a lot of things in Breath of the Wild.
Right.
It was like because of certain criticisms in this game. So I'm going to start a new adventure, but then I have a full save here. We'll go back and explore that after just exploring this a little bit. Link up. Link. Oops. Oh well.
Link. Link.
Link. Oh. It's the Demon King demise.
Oh no.
McKinney says graphics sure have come a long way in 9 years. Yeah, it's true.
That doesn't look that bad.
This game looks pretty solid actually, but still graphics have come a long way.
Just games have become more photorealistic over the past 5 years.
Well, and like I was saying about the Kingdom Hearts animations and stuff, like it's just gotten really crazy. But this game still looks great. That looks really good. They kind of went with like they kind of merged the Twilight Princess and Wind Waker designs.
Right. Yeah.
Like it was
cel shady,
but a little more realistic. Yeah, not like a full on
totally
cartoon. Alex says this was a good Zelda. Yeah, it's pretty great.
You didn't tell me before. Who's the bad guy? Not Ganon? Is it not Ganon? It's some
well, yeah, like I said, it's like the first. It's that big creature basically that
it's
just
just
showed.
the creature that is chaos.
It's just like evil, yeah. The more like recognizable face of the is Girahim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Girahim related to Agahim?
Maybe in some kind of lore. I don't know.
Or is he also a wizard?
Yeah, I think he is a wizard. He's
Interesting.
really fun to fight in this game.
Sweet.
McKinney says I should really get some Zelda games on an emulator. They seem fun.
They are.
Yeah, you'd like them probably. I can't. I was just trying to think of which one to recommend, and I can't really.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But it's so old.
Maybe Wind Waker.
Too. Yeah, McKinley likes aimless games. Yeah, that's probably good. There's a lot of aimlessness in there. I think there's not a lot of bad ones, really.
Alex says this is a prequel, right? Yeah, like I was saying, this is the first Zelda game. And McKinley says, is the current version of Ganon the human one or the giant pig one? Depends.
Ganondorf is the
right.
human.
Yeah, he's got a different name when he's human.
Yeah.
He's got a dwarf.
Yeah. Take off the dwarf, you turn into a pig.
McKinney says, "Are there any good 2D ones?" Yeah, they're all good.
Oh yeah.
Maybe like the only ones I would say don't start with are like the first two.
Or yeah, that's because they're so obtuse.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't make any sense. But like Link to the Past is a great one you could start with.
Exactly, Link to the Past is totally fantastic.
Minish Cap is probably the most friendly one that there is.
Any of the handheld ones, yeah, are all great.
Yeah.
Even the DS ones. I know those aren't as good, but they're still great.
Yeah. And I think the 3DS one is amazing as well.
McKinney says, was that the orb from the Zelda memes that repeatedly says Link, Link, Link? And that's Ocarina of Time, yeah. Although this game, ever since Ocarina of Time, until Breath of the Wild, actually, although I think it still had a little bit of it, but not nearly as bad. But every other Zelda game had to have like some guide with you all the time. And this game was no exception. She was pretty annoying. And I think that was that character.
Right.
Today is the wing ceremony.
The wing ceremony?
So in this game, Link and Zelda are like childhood friends. Because the team was getting, I guess, just kind of frustrated with kind of the same story over and over again. And how like Link would kind of have to meet Zelda, and they'd just kind of meet for a little while, and then he'd have to go rescue her.
Right.
So they wanted like more of a reason. Link would like more of an attachment between them, so Link would have more of a reason to want to rescue her.
Makes sense.
Look at these dudes.
A bunch of goobs.
The other thing I kind of like about this story, like this game, the beginning is too slow, like a lot of Zelda games, but it's better. It's way better than Twilight Princess.
Oh.
It's got like just a better premise in general. It's like a school you're in.
Huh.
It's almost like a high school drama.
Weird.
Or comedy.
Your cool teen Link.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Persona Link.
Oh, that'd be great.
And we're living in a city in the sky.
Wait, you start off in the sky?
Yeah.
So flight is just assumed in this world.
Yeah, well, we fly big birds. That's what woke me up, was one of their big birds.
Is it from Sesame Street? Is it that big bird?
No problem. I shouldn't have agreed to this.
It's just agreeing to text.
Oh, I'm so slow. Where did you want me to take this? The kitchen? This is when I was young, my dad got Majora's Mask on an emulator. Never got past the starting area though because he was 5, more interested in the other games. Majora's Mask is my favorite.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's too weird.
Oh. Oh, there's the old lady. Yeah, it's very weird. What I love about Majora's Mask that I wish they did with every Zelda game was they just took Ocarina of Time's engine and just made like a kind of experimental weird game in like 2 years. And this one and Skyward Sword especially, I wish they had done that with because it has such a great and completely unique engine. And they just seems like they're never going to use it again now.
Yeah, they're just done with it.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
I would have loved them to just do a sequel that was just where they took some risks and made it weird. And just
but they just
kept the controls as it was. But like, I think as soon as they did finish this, they like, it's weird. They really, even with this, like since this game, they've been really aware of how the last game gets received.
And they just started,
and they
reacting to criticism.
Yeah, they kind of are. Whereas they weren't, like Twilight Princess. Actually, I guess Twilight Princess even was a little bit too. But
Twilight Princess was 100% a reaction to people bitching that they didn't have
like, since Wind Waker. Wind Waker was like the last time they really went the way they wanted to go. It feels like, because. Yeah, I remember them even talking about how the beginning like wasn't going to be as bad as Twilight. Like that was one of the criticisms of Twilight Princess, and the world being like just too huge and empty.
Yeah. In
this game, they kind of like you can fly around in the sky, which is empty, pretty much. I mean, there's islands you can visit. It's kind of like Wind Waker.
It's about the same.
But then you go down to the ground. What? Right. Just bring the barrel here. I already brought it here. Oh. I should be paying more attention.
Who really has time to pay more attention?
I brought both the barrels here. Jeez, I did all this guy's work. In the uncut splatter version of this game, you throw a barrel at him and he smashes. Just like him. Oh, I'm going to the restroom. I need you to read some chat here, because I'm...
Oh, whoops, I'm going to the restroom.
Not my chat.
Kinley wants to know what are the uncut splatter versions. I don't think that's real.
Is Link shirtless? No, he's wearing like a...
He's just got a skin-colored tunic.
Yeah.
No, he's, Link's not green anymore. He hasn't been green for a couple games.
No, yeah, and he gets the tunic pretty early in this game.
Oh yeah, and do you stay green from that point?
Yeah, it was only Breath of the Wild has like really changed that up.
Yeah, because like the default in the Breath of the Wild is the like kind of blue one, isn't it?
Yeah, and you don't get the classic outfit unless you beat all the shrines.
Oh gosh, that's crazy.
Teaching me some Z targeting.
It's the best kind of targeting.
This game was kind of weird. It had, I was reading in the Wikipedia page, it's even weirder that like the reason they added this move, it's like an extra move that has a dash. This game had a dash thing. It was because there was a button freed up because you didn't have to press a button to do the sword anymore.
Right.
So they were like, what should we put there? I guess they felt they needed to put something there.
That kind of makes it a little more Dark Soulsy.
This dash move.
Yeah.
And you have a stamina gauge.
So it's very Dark Soulsy in that way.
And then you can run up buildings a little bit. Whoops, with the dash.
but not as much as in Breath of the Wild.
No, you can't climb stuff. That's
Right.
kind of, yeah, it's kind of, Breath of the Wild's kind of an extension of that meter, really.
Yeah.
No, I haven't even played as Steve in Smash Bros. Yet. I haven't even played as Min Min yet.
Oh yeah, that's.
One of these days we'll do a on the download and
I'll play a bunch
play
of
them
all
all.
the new guys. Who else is? Who are the other characters that are in the new pack?
That's it so
Just
far.
those two? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping the next one. Like I'm just hoping I get one that I care about.
I really hope so.
If
for
the
your
next
sake.
one's Ryu Hayabusa, I'll play them all. And
I mean, that's like a best case scenario right there.
yeah, exactly.
That would be awesome.
There's been lots of rumors about it, and a lot of the rumors it's weird. Like it seems like even if they are wrong in like the short term, they come true eventually. Like
Steve?
like Steve has been being worked on
Do
for
you
a
think
long
that
time.
means that the Doom guy's gonna show up eventually?
It's possible. That's the thing. Like
That was the one that was always it was so heavily rumored, and it never seemed like it could actually happen to me
now,
in my mind.
it certainly could.
Link and Zelda both elves. I don't know. They're Kokiri, isn't that what they're called?
Damn it. I wasn't listening at all. What I was supposed to do.
Who cares? You'll just have to wander aimlessly.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm not. Maybe I have to talk to that jerk again.
What are your thoughts? Do you think they're elves?
Ah.
It may as well be. But then, like, you could also say maybe they're space aliens.
Yeah. In Ocarina of Time, he was pretty clearly an elf boy, wasn't he?
They're the Kokiri, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you consider that an elf, then absolutely. But they're their
Well,
own.
some of them the fairies called them elves and stuff. I think.
Did they? Okay.
I think the word elf was thrown around a bit. What? Jeez, this guy lost the headmaster's cat. No, I'm busy, man.
You don't have time to look for a cat.
Yeah.
Has the world already been destroyed? Is it already in need of a hero?
Oh, here we go. This guy. Wow.
What's in his hair?
A bandana?
Oh. Looks pretty. Maybe bad hats aren't exclusive to Anthem and Horizon.
He doesn't have a hat. That's his hair.
Well, but he's got that dumb thing hanging from his hair.
Well, it's just like a bandana, like a Solid Snake bandana.
I guess this guy looks like a tool.
Oh, he looks completely insane. But not because of his hair. It's because of his outfit. That jacket's actually pretty amazing.
His dumb face does not help matters either.
No, his face is ridiculous. Oh, I wasn't listening to what he was saying.
Oh, because he's.
Oh, he's working on the gate. Where's Zelda? Okay. She's at that big statue. There she is. I found her. I won the game. He says, wow, so you're willing to move barrels but not save an innocent cat. Wow.
Yeah.
It was the barrels that I regretted. That ruined helping people for the rest of my life.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They wasted your goodwill.
Exactly. So I'm just never helping people again.
In real life or video games.
Yeah. Taught me a lesson. Koji Kondo wrote one track for this song, for this game, but it was I think when we were listening to it at the very beginning when they
the one that I said was really good.
Yeah, yeah, when it was telling the story of
right. It's got some bombast.
The history. It was her loft wing that got me out of bed. And she's like not a princess in this game, I don't think.
Oh, she's not yet, probably, right?
Yeah, maybe she's some kind of, yeah.
It's in her bloodline.
Well, I guess because it's the first game.
Oh, yeah. But there still must be king and queen of the Sky World.
Probably.
Do
I
they
don't think
go
she's
into explaining, is there a world beneath?
It's like I think it's kind of like a legend in this world. Like, it's all clouds.
So this takes place on Venus.
Oh, come on now. You look great. Like it says on Grimpen Gaming, only dogs are important. For me as a cat owner, this is very sad.
No, I would save a cat over a dog every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you should. If a dog was on the line, you should have seen what my reaction would have been.
Yeah, it would have been vile.
I would have saved it just to destroy it. No, I'm just joking. I like dogs and cats. Oh, that's probably the king. He's like king of Red Lion. King of Red Lion kind of guy.
That would be cool if he showed up in this game.
Yeah, that's basically him. That's like his ancestor.
But he's not a boat either.
Well, no, but he wasn't in Wind Waker. He wasn't a boat. He'd be turned into a boat.
Yeah,
like he was a man.
He was cooler when he was just
like
a boat.
If he showed up in this game, he wouldn't be a boat. Like if he time traveled,
he'd be an airplane.
Exactly. He'd be a robot.
Oh, that'd be so good. Think they're ever gonna do a future Zelda?
No.
Seems too ludicrous.
Breath of the Wild had lots of future stuff in it. I think that's the closest they're gonna get, and that to me that's the closest they should get. I don't really.
Laser guns.
I'm not really into it. Yeah, like lightsaber.
That would be weird. You can call it Legend of Zelda Fallen Order. I couldn't even say Legend of Zelda properly.
It's hard to talk today. It's all that snow.
It's all that snow.
It's in my brain.
All those bushes.
McKinney says, in Zelda games, what is the purpose of completing quests? Do you get new skills and equipment, or is it just some extra game content? Usually get money.
Yeah, money and heart pieces.
Yeah, that's true. Heart pieces. You're always trying to,
get more life.
Yeah, like you got,
And sometimes, you can tell the vital ones will give you, important equipment. And...
Yeah. Usually there aren't, a lot of side quests.
No. And then the game usually has one really big side quest at the end that'll get you the best weapon or whatever. Yeah,
it's usually a handful of side quests, like you say, that are really obvious.
Yeah.
I'll give you this item if you
do
this for me. Is every new Zelda game a reboot of the previous, or are they all canon in some type of multiverse like Marvel?
They're all canon in some kind of way.
Yeah, I believe it was this game that kind of established it. They didn't really try to explain it up until this game. Because
digging out my Hyrule Historia.
Oh wow. It was the Hyrule Historia that they published it.
Yeah.
And it was far more confusing than even the fans expected.
So much.
Because the fans had already split the game into two timelines where Ocarina of Time takes place.
Yeah.
But
I think this Hyrule Historia has the official timeline in it somewhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it should.
I just don't know where.
But the official timeline, Nintendo's official timeline, split it into 3 timelines at Ocarina of Time.
Right.
So it's this game, and then I can't even remember I think there's another game, and then it's Ocarina of Time, and then it's 3 different timelines.
Huh.
And one of them's the Wind Waker timeline.
I'm just looking
One
at
of them's the Majora's Mask timeline.
Oh yeah, because he just gets stuck in the past in that one, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he just stays.
Man, the characters in this game look crazy. Just in this book here, I'm flipping through, and they're
in Skyward Sword.
Yeah,
they are
Link's
really.
Rival looks like such a dumbass.
Who?
Link's rival. I don't know.
Yeah, he's the best. Yeah, Groose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like ridiculous. Yeah, like so stupid,
But then
but great.
Grimpen, the gear shop guy, looks crazy.
Yeah, I love the. Oh man, this has the best store owner. And
Do you know who Spirit is?
no,
He's like a fortune teller, I guess. And he's like a big fat Buddha-looking man with a cloak
probably.
on.
I'm sure it's like pretty much all of the characters are just on this like town. There aren't really any other towns.
Weird.
I think there might be some other creatures, so maybe there's other, but maybe not.
You meet a race of people called the Mogmas.
I can't remember those guys.
They look like they're maybe this game's version of Gorons.
Right.
There's some cool looking stuff in here. I can't find the timeline. Oh, here we go.
Alex says the Game Boy Advance game Minish Cap is first on the timeline. No, this is first on the timeline, but I think Minish Cap is second.
It is. I've got the timeline here.
It's this.
Starts with Skyward Sword.
Yep. Then Minish Cap.
Then Minish Cap. Then Four Swords.
Oh, right. And then Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. So Skyward Sword is first because it has the ancient battle of the reincarnation of the goddess Hylia and a return to the surface. Then in the Minish Cap, it summarizes the rise of the evil Vati. Four Swords is the resurrection of Vati. Then comes Ocarina of Time, which is where the Sacred Realm becomes the Dark World and Ganondorf becomes Even King Ganon. And then... it has two branches here, where either Link is defeated or Link is triumphant.
Oh. Does that split into a third one? Or is it just two?
And then when the hero's triumphant, that one splits further.
Right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if the hero's defeated, then it goes straight to A Link to the Past. And that takes us into what's called the Child Era. Link to the Past, then Oracle of Seasons and Ages, then Link's Awakening, then Legend of Zelda, and Adventure of Link. And so Adventure of Link is the last game in the series, which is crazy.
Yeah. That's pretty much all the classic Zeldas are in that timeline.
Exactly. And then the other one is the hero's triumphant, and the Sacred Realm remains protected. That leads to Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Four Swords Adventure. And then the other option is Ganondorf is sealed away, which becomes Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks. So Spirit Tracks actually, chronologically, is the last game in the Zelda universe. Because that one takes place after the Industrial Revolution, doesn't it?
I guess, yeah.
You're riding a train.
And then, I don't know where Breath of the Wild takes place.
No, but that, I think, way past everything. I think Breath of the Wild is even beyond Spirit Tracks.
Oh, I do remember, I don't think they've ever actually said. Because I remember it's... like, there's a bunch of stuff in Breath of the Wild that references, like, all the timelines. So people were speculating it was like it meets up again.
So maybe it takes place in the same timeline as the Dynasty Warriors games.
Maybe, because
just combined into one thing.
There is now a Dynasty Warriors Breath of the Wild game.
Yeah. That's apparently really good.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, reviews just came out, like, today, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to be quite fun. I think mindless as shit, but that's what you expect, isn't it?
I'd still probably rather get the other one, though.
The first one?
Yeah.
Did that come with all the DLC on the Switch?
Yeah. Which was a ton.
Right.
And and that was just like, that had references to, like, all the old games and stuff. Whereas this one's just Breath of the Wild.
Right.
I remember that. I remember that being one of the worst things about this game. That fucking scene right there where I picked up that stamina fruit and it goes doodle-doo, because it only happens once. See? That there I picked it up and it didn't do it. Right. When you restart your game, it does it. It assumes it's the first time for everything in the game, like every rupee. Oh god.
So you just never turn off your game.
It was so annoying. I wasn't paying attention to what I was supposed to do now. I think I was supposed to maybe go to the sparring hall.
We gotta go. Do we get to meet Groose there?
Yeah, hopefully. I should probably just load the... Yeah, this is super slow intro. Alright, I'm just gonna load my game.
Yeah, show us.
We're
some
not even
powers.
paying attention to the story.
It really, yeah.
Help. I don't know if there's a way to just go to the title screen. I mean, I can just reset. Mickey says, "What is Dynasty Warriors?" It's a pretty old franchise.
Yeah, it started as like I say quote unquote historical simulator
Right.
through ancient Japanese and ancient Chinese history.
Yeah, but it's known for like ridiculous amounts of enemies on screen and attacks where you're just like juggling hundreds of enemies at once.
The closest game you know that it would be to, Mick, is EDF, where it's like low production value. It's just about killing a lot of shit.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so now I got my costume. I got all those hearts. I got a Hylian shield.
Is that the shield in this game?
The Master Sword. Shield? So that's pretty sweet. I
can't help
forgot about
but
that.
notice you are one heart shy of having the full.
Yeah, I probably looked up how to do it or something and gave up. These guys were awesome. These dragons.
That's a dragon?
Yeah, it's like late. Oh shit!
I thought it was like
I don't remember how to use bombs. Oh wow. Okay, I'll battle. I don't want to do the Silent Realm challenges were like puzzles where you didn't have any sword, and you just had to run. It was all about managing your stamina properly.
You just had to run, like escape everything.
Yeah, but it was like you had to collect things. Wait,
Weird.
which period of your journey would you like to face an enemy from? Let's try this at the beginning for now.
And
wow.
Zelda DLC.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna fight Girahim from the beginning.
They made Dynasty Warriors games of Zelda. They've made Dynasty Warriors games like it's no longer about Japanese and Chinese history. They've got like Fist of the North Star Dynasty Warriors, and Gundam Dynasty Warriors, and One Piece Dynasty Warriors, and what else is there? There's a million.
I might just get destroyed here.
Because you don't remember how to play properly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Girahim was kind of tricky.
Tricky Dicky.
Oh, see, he just like, just grabbed my sword.
Ah.
See, aha. See, so he's got his hand on his right there, on my left.
Yes.
So it means I have to attack up and down, basically. If I attack left to right, he'll catch my sword. Or if I attack right to left, he might not. Or it looks like he'll catch it.
Do you also have like thrusts or anything?
I don't know if you have. I can't remember if you have a thrust. Oh yeah, you do. But I don't think it's that useful.
Right.
You also have this where you hold your sword up and it goes whoa, and you can shoot stuff.
Pretty cool.
And like it'll go like whatever, so I can do like a horizontal.
Yeah, they never really had the sword beam in the most recent games.
Ah, can't quite tell where his hand is.
Oh, it's a dangerous problem.
So damn, I don't know what to do exactly because he. You guys have to be like faster than him.
Is this an early boss in the game, or?
This is the first time you fight him.
Right. Oh, but this is like a major boss. Is this Girahim?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks lame. I don't like his sideswept hair.
He's got lots of tongue action. I like his suit though. Look at it. It's got like a sweet diamond outfit. Oh shit! I can't remember how to block. Oh.
I think that might be part of my problem with him. I don't dig white outfits.
Oh, why did I don't know why I'm blocking now. Got a big bug net.
Nice. That must be the first time that's been back in a Zelda game as well.
Where was it the first time?
Link's Awakening, or Link to the Past, rather. You get the bug net for catching fairies and stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh. I don't know why I'm not hitting him.
It does look challenging, is all good.
Well,
like it's more slow paced than
I don't remember even how to like do basic stuff.
You're not waggling hard enough. You just have to swing it harder.
No, I'm not. I'm missing something. He's just dodging everything.
Right.
I'm supposed to be doing something else. Oh, there we go.
That was the secret.
Oh.
So, like, how do you primarily get around the world? It's all air and...
I beat him.
Do you have, like, a sky ship? Or... an airboat?
No, you fly those birds.
But you don't get, like, your own bird?
Yeah, you get that. Your bird's the red one.
Oh, okay. King of Red Lion's bird.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is like a weird arena where I can like fight bosses and stuff. And he'll like give me more rupees the more I fight in a row.
Interesting.
That is weird. Yeah, all right, let's explore a little bit here.
Yeah. Show me... I don't know what you could show me. Show me a thing.
Whoa, I'm gonna ask, can you thrust by stabbing the Wii, throwing the Wii remote forward? Yep, that's the thrust there. Oh, and otherwise he can go in 8 directions, right? So he's like horizontal, diagonal, and like he can go down and up, like down to up and up to down.
It's hard to do down to up straight. That looks like an awkward one.
Yeah. I can
Also,
do it
kind of a
consistently.
bonus motion. Yeah. Crazy. And how do you do the spin attack?
Oh, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I can't remember.
That's
I think there is a way.
To your identity as Link.
How the hell do I get out of here though?
Great question.
Let's look at my stuff. I got bombs. I remember the cool thing about bombs is you can throw them by just going like that.
Yeah.
Or you could, like, this is gonna be hard. I'm not really in a great position for this, I don't think. But you can, like, put them down and roll them. That's cool.
Huh.
Like bowling.
Like, yeah, there's a lot more of that in Breath of the Wild, right? Like puzzles involving, I can't remember.
I don't know. I can't remember if you bowl stuff.
I thought because you had your square bombs and your round bombs in Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's more. You still just throw them though.
Right. Oh yeah.
I think. But this is like Wii bowling.
Oh, because they took everything from Wii Sports.
Yeah, it's like you put it up like that, and then you put your thing down to your side, and then if you just flick it, you roll it.
Weird. Are there other things that are the same as Wii Sports in here?
Not really. Actually, the bow they simplified. Like the bow is just point and shoot.
Right.
And as opposed to like the whole thing where you did like the nunchuck pulling back and stuff.
Yeah, that was tough.
In Wii Sports. Yeah. We got the gust bellows. Oh, this is you recognize this from
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. Yeah, exactly.
Stupidest item in Smash Brothers.
The gust bellows. And it's not great in this game either, really. Just some hook shots.
Nice. Oh, I like my shots.
Yeah, the whip was always was the coolest one. Cha, cha, cha.
Is Tingle in this game?
Probably, I think so. I think he's been in like everyone
Since Majora's Mask?
or like most of them since then.
Interesting.
The last few. Does this Zelda game have the bow and the boomerangs? McKinley asks. No, they actually decided to forgo the boomerang in favor of this tough beetle.
What?
You can control
Isn't that
it.
That's also in Smash Bros, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It doesn't. That thing controls the same way as the stupid plane did in Wii Sports.
Yes, I will say I generally love the motion controls in this game. Even the bombs feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Like that whip felt great. The bow feels fine. Like everything feels fine. The sword feels awesome.
Right.
Then there's some things that I just wish they hadn't made motion
They've just
controls,
made easy to play.
including the flying. Wow, look at this crazy place. I think what's happening here. Just want to kill myself first before I explain this.
That's what's happening here.
Is this little dude here?
Ooh. Oh,
I don't know what it is. Oh no, it's not the dude. It's this. Oh right. Yeah, this was a cool dungeon. Okay, so these
that
things.
Dude looks like he's wearing Midna's hat.
This thing here is like a time crystal, and wherever it is, I think it puts it back in time. So when it was like a nice, lush area, but we're actually in the middle of a desert.
Right.
And so you can see there's like a border, like where the green stops.
Yeah.
And that's the range of the time crystal. And then they're on these tracks,
crazy.
and you
So
move them.
That's cool. Bring life back to areas. And
I can't remember how to move them.
That's not the important part.
Gust bellows them.
Oh, I hope.
No. Whip them.
Does this game have the... Oh, man, I don't even remember what it was called from Twilight Princess, the, top that you ride around on?
No, that's the only... I think only Twilight Princess had that crazy thing.
That was one of the weirder power-ups ever in a Zelda game.
Yeah, I kind of loved it.
It was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I really don't know where to go. I wonder if I can just warp.
Oh, do you have fast travel?
Man, I don't know. I don't think I can just... Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, what?
Is there a musical element in this game? Because there is in most Zeldas.
I don't think there is in this game. I don't think you have any instruments or anything.
Crazy.
Oh, well, I'm just going to go exploring.
Yeah, that's what we're here for anyways.
He holds his sword weird in this game, but it's because it always is reacting to what you're doing, which is kind of great. Like, you forget you're holding it or something, and then you put it down, and Link does too.
That's funny.
It goes right into the ground.
Wait, what happens if you put your sword down on a table right now? He won't. Okay, he'll just
Goes
hold it
flat.
like a weird now. Right. Interesting.
Oh, run, Link, you fool.
Is the Balrog coming?
Ah, so I hit the time crystal.
Ever hit the time crystal?
And that brought this guy back to life.
That's a cool mechanic. You could make a whole game around that mechanic, really.
Totally. One thing I loved about this game in particular it did an amazing job of reusing areas.
Oh.
And also the world map too was kind of a dungeon in itself. Like it had lots of puzzles. Oh no! Oh no! What am I supposed to do? Do I have to shoot?
I don't know. Is there a map that we can look at of the world that you're in now?
Probably. Hey. Oh, there's that. Oh, that's useful. Oh shit! So how do I get back? Oh no! What happens if I just hit?
Oh my gosh!
Whoops! Maybe if I hit this time crystal again. Yeah, turns it off. Sweet. Oh no, but that one's not back.
Huh.
What does Link say when he's throwing stuff and slashing? It sounds like, duh! I think he's just making noises.
Yeah, it's Link sounds. It's always making
Kenny says, you can probably tell most of my Zelda knowledge is from Smash Bros. And memes.
Are there Zelda memes?
Of course there's Zelda memes.
I don't know them.
Like he was saying the Navi stuff.
Oh,
he knows
is that
Navi.
the hey,
just
listen,
from,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, man. Is this an island in the sky you're on now?
No, we're on the surface right now.
Oh, you are down on the surface. That's cool.
There's like 3 major areas on the surface. There's a desert area, a forest area, and I think a water area? No, I can't remember what the last area is.
Fire area? Ice area?
This game's really good about reusing stuff. Like the forest area is cool because it like gets flooded and just becomes the water area.
So is it 2 separate areas? Like you go back there and it's a new dungeon, or?
Pretty much, yeah. Like you even go back into one of the dungeons,
Right.
and there's just like new passages open that you couldn't get to before.
Right. That's pretty sweet. Except for like the person who wants to collect every single thing in a game in me, that sounds kind of stressful. Like you're gonna have to explore that area like many times to get everything.
Got an ancient flower.
Oh man, is it a
See?
rose?
Oh wow, that seems like more of a significant collectible. Well, I'm so confused.
That's what happens when we play any large game in gaming history.
Just jump into it wherever I was last.
Start at the beginning and complain that it's too slow, or start at the end and complain that we have no idea what the hell we're supposed to be doing.
Pretty much. Maybe I can use this bug. Go, bug, go!
Oh, my bug friend.
I want you to turn on this time crystal. Hey, it worked!
Oh. Yeah, that bug can do anything. It can kill someone in one hit in Smash Brothers. It's gotta be
It's
great.
true. It's incredible. Like this is you play it too long ago, you forget what to do. Yeah, I haven't played this since 2011. I'd love to replay this game from the beginning.
Yeah. It looks cool. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks better than Twilight Princess by a country mile.
I would agree with that.
But
I
that
haven't
might be
played
the one
both,
Zelda game, so that's a bad.
I prefer this game for sure.
Yeah. This just looks kind of like a really high-res version of Link to the Past.
Oh my god. It has maybe the coolest final dungeon in any Zelda game.
What is it?
Oh my god. So I think it's 9 or 8 rooms.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think it's 8 rooms, but they're all square. And there are certain parts in the rooms where you get a 3 by 3 grid, so a 9 square grid.
Yeah.
That has 8 squares in them, and you can move them around like one of those pictograph puzzles. You know what I mean? With like one.
Yeah, but I hate those puzzles so
Yes,
much. They're so
but
hard.
And each of the squares has like markings on it that show where the doors are, and those are the 8 rooms.
Oh, weird.
And you move them around and connect them.
It's
And
like what oh jeez, it's like what the dungeon maker should have allowed you to do in the new Zelda game.
Kind of, yeah.
That's
and
cool.
and so like you might like move things around so you can enter one room, but it's like it's like a cliff, and you clearly need to enter from the other side. So you have to figure out a way to like get into other rooms and maneuver it around so that you can get into the entrance on the other side of that room.
That's awesome. Sounds tricky.
God, I think this is hook shots that I need for this.
Hook shots? Have they finally?
Oh, they called it.
Hook shots?
Yeah, I think they did it in Twilight Princess too.
Did they?
Yeah, because there's these kinds of things where you like hook to one and then you need to shoot to the other one.
Right. I always the item in life I want the most from video games is a pair of hook shots.
Yeah.
It would be so good.
Like it says, what are we gonna play when Resident Evil 6 is complete? We don't actually know yet.
Who knows?
I don't want to promise anything, but we're looking into trying to be able to play individual stuff, like and going back to 2 games.
Yeah.
Show.
Crazy, Tim. But yeah, there are no current plans. But we have more multiplayer games we can play together.
We have a couple options. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed
true.
to do here. And there's a couple things we're looking at buying.
Part of me wishes that I didn't play Dying Light and you got Dying Light. It's great, and I bet it would be really great co-op.
I didn't know it was co-op.
It's full co-op the whole way through if you want.
That's really good.
Yeah. But I think it's also one of those like violent time sink games that probably aren't ideal for on stream.
Yeah, depends if it's like depends how good a clips we get out of it, you know.
That's true. Yeah. It has been a glitchy mess so far, which means good clips.
Yeah, that can be a good thing.
I definitely think it would be in this case. Like a lot of zombies just like lying on the ground freaking out.
Oh. Damn it. Apparently I saved in just like the worst spot.
Oh, shit.
I have no idea what. I think I need the time crystal here, but maybe let me send in the bug. Yeah, it's just locked behind this door.
Man.
Don't think I can get through there.
It's pretty fun, actually. Like you could have some hilarious times with that bee. Although I bet there's actually a lot of annoying, like obstacle courses you have to run with it over this game, aren't there?
Well, shit. I really don't know where to even go.
Huh.
How to get out of this area?
What's the thing in the top right corner? That looks like a horn of your wheel? Yeah,
this thing?
Oh, that's just your treasures. Okay.
Treasure, yeah. Treasure hearts. Goddess cube, which is like some kind of dowsing thing. Gratitude crystal.
Oh, man. Is that like from Cafe Gratitude?
Rupees.
It's gotta be.
Oh, those are things I can search for. I see.
Oh.
With my dowsing rod, which is also my sword.
Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be a separate dowsing rod item. That'd be crazy. That would be a cool thing, though, to make like a gold finder, like a gold rush game, where you have to go dowsing, and I'm into that.
Yeah, the Wii would have been the perfect platform for it.
Yeah, oh, totally. Although maybe now DualSense means the PS5 is the perfect platform for it.
Yeah, maybe. And it can read where the controller is too, right? In like a 3D.
I think so. I don't actually know much.
Clearly, I have to get this goddamn thing to move.
No.
But I don't know how.
curiosity.
Can you help me, Dragon
Do
God?
you have?
Like I can't. I'm
things
sure
that-
the reason I stopped here was because I was like just doing some of these battles for fun.
Oh yeah. You're just screwing around here. Or is there? Do you only need one more heart piece to like finish the thing, and there's like a crazy arena you have to play through and kill
Maybe.
everything in one shot?
Yeah, maybe to get it. It's possible. Maybe I can warp from save points.
That sounds
I can.
sweet.
To the sky.
Take to the skies, Link.
Can I ask the sword maybe, says Lacko? Oh yeah, right. I could ask
You can-
Fee.
You can talk to the sword.
Yeah, the Navi type thing is in your
The
sword.
spirit in the sword.
Yeah. She is the Master Sword, basically.
This
Woo!
version.
So there you go. The red one, I think it's the volcano land. Green one's this forest, and that yellow one I just came from is the desert. Like, I kind of wish this wasn't motion controlled.
Yeah. I wish you
don't.
could have. I wish it had 2 modes where you could like just sort of turn motion controls off for a while.
There's no way you could turn it off completely.
Oh, for the fighting, right?
Like there's no, like you'd have to make a completely new system. I don't know how to fly apparently.
I also don't know how to fly, so you're in normal company.
Cause he's just like flapping, he's just falling.
Right.
Oh, I think I have to do this with the flap. Wow.
Weird. I don't like that.
No, I know. I remember flying driving me nuts.
Oh.
It was not fun. And swimming is annoying because you control it like this as well. But it's a little better in this game because you have like a move that can just boost you. Like so, swimming just goes really fast.
Right. That's good because the big problem with swimming is how goddamn slow you always move.
And there's only there's that forest stuff that had swimming in it, and then there's one other swimming level that was actually my favorite level.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of amazing.
It wasn't like it's not totally swimming focused, but it's the level you get the whip on, and the boss is this like giant Buddha monster thing.
Oh, I saw that in the picture book. It looks great.
Yeah, it's a great boss. And then and right before it, it's this like the whole thing is like a cistern. It's like you're in like a holy cistern or something.
Right.
But then right before you fight the boss, it like this middle part of it drops down, and you get like you fall into this like zombie world. It becomes like a horror movie for just like this for a few seconds.
Huh.
This guy, I love this guy.
This guy.
This is my favorite. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna buy something. You're gonna buy something," and then you go, "No, I'm good." And he gets really sad. And he's like, "Oh, hey," and then you're like, "No."
He
Ooh.
moves in a really creepy way.
He just shrugs and like walks away. It's so sad.
He kind of reminds me of the Mask Salesman. The creepy smile.
Yeah,
he got.
totally. Yeah, yeah. Tingle says, "Yeah, he's got a little." Lacko says he's got a little bit of tingle in him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Tingle's
And then
gotta be in here
I
somewhere.
think the cool thing is you can just like jump. Yeah. Nope, never mind. I can't remember how to.
Huh.
Oh, this guy's gonna berate me. Maybe I have to jump off a certain ledge. Yeah, like off of these, I think. Let's try.
Oh yeah, this
Oh,
seems
what's-
like it's either gonna work or for sure kill you. So
Whoops. Whoops. Maybe not. Certainly. Oh, that was good. That did it. All right, let's go. Where should I go? To the volcano land or the forest land?
Forest land for sure, unless it's watery. I don't know.
I think it is watery, but there's probably areas that aren't too.
Okay, cool. Fire World, you know what you're gonna get. I feel like
Forest World probably has enemies that I can actually fight too.
right.
Since this is the first world. I think you only have to flap to gain height.
Right.
Which you seem to only have to do when you're like coming back from a world. Woo! I do love that. Like there's just these whoops, what? These gaps in the clouds that you fall through like that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you can choose where I fall.
Huh. It's like Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forest Temple, Deep Woods, the Great Tree.
I do like the sound of a great tree. Is it the Deku tree? Is that the
sealed-
same thing?
I think he is, yeah. Let's go visit him. I think this area is flooded, though.
How's this for an idea for the next Smash Brothers game? They cut the roster 100% except for they make the new roster only like colossal figures from Nintendo games, like the Deku tree and like
That'd be
ridiculous stuff
awesome.
like that.
Mega, yeah, like fight of the kaijus. All the
Oh, wow,
Nintendo
yeah.
kaiju battle.
Yeah, Nintendo Destroy All Monsters Melee.
They did a thing in this game too that honestly holds up really nice. Is with all the backgrounds and stuff. They kind of did like an impressionist
Oh yeah, it's
look to it.
it.
Yeah,
Because it's not truly open world. You can't really go where you're looking, right?
no.
Right. So yeah, you can make it look really pretty on the outside. Sweet.
Whoa! Whoops!
Oh,
Look at this
I
guy.
can't hear it.
Oh shit! Ah!
I can't hear it, but does Link still make the really good sound when he falls a great distance? Where he's like,
Yeah. He's kind of like.
yeah, that's a great sound.
Look at that guy. Oh, it was flooded, but he just told me it's not flooded anymore.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, that's awesome. These guys are called the Ulos.
They're a whole race of people?
Yeah, I think there's more of them. Whoops! Whoa! So yeah, these guys. Oh, see they. So that. Oh, this guy I have to cut horizontally. Oh, but now he switches to vertically. I got him as he attacked me. That feels so good.
It looks cool, yeah. It's got Fruit Ninja to it, too.
Yeah,
like the stuff
totally.
that made Fruit Ninja so fun to feel. Like, it's just never not fun to slice things and have them cut where you cut them.
Exactly.
Like, they should have made Metal Gear Rising Revengeance for the Wii.
Totally. That game though was amazing. Like how it had such a great system.
Yeah.
For it. Like it made this kind of thing work even without the
Totally.
pointer. This is like a dungeon. Oh, this is the dungeon I think that I was talking about. The cistern. Oh, I think you have to whip these things.
Whip them real good.
Whip them real good. Come on now. Oh, what am I missing? What am I? Oh.
Oh. So the whip also operates a lot like the boomerang.
Oh.
Or it's used for like retrieving items, and it's used for pushing switches.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Just not quite as long range.
Yeah. Is it also kind of shitty in combat though? Like it's.
Yeah, most. Yeah,
stun
I think.
enemies a
Yep,
little bit?
I'm very sure it just stuns them like the boomerang.
Yeah. Like that was always the thing with the boomerang.
Wait.
It spoiled you so hard in Link to the Past when you got the super boomerang, and it was like the best item in the whole game. That boomerangs always felt crappy in Zelda ever since then.
Jeez, well, I can't remember how to move these things.
That's an issue.
That's how I get in there for sure.
It's not a case of you've already beaten this, so you can't move them anymore?
Maybe.
I hope not, but...
There's a way to like grab the bottoms of them. And you flip them. I think. Or they're oh no wait, I think they like start flipped and then you flip them so that you can walk on them in the dungeon. Come on there, buddy.
Am I right? Netflix has the rights to Zelda right now, right?
I don't know.
I thought for some reason, Netflix was making a Zelda, or that was talked about someday at one point, but maybe not.
Is it Netflix making the Mario movie? I can't remember.
Oh, they totally are. If that's never going to actually happen, but they totally would be the ones doing it.
Let's see what Fee has to say. Oh, there is an instrument. There's a harp.
Oh, cool.
Advice, please.
Can you play the song?
Oh, we can't even see her. She's just the sword. Hint. Oh, there she is.
Is your harp's name Harpo?
Doesn't look like it.
Damn, I wish.
That's how you play the harp.
Yeah. Can you play the Song of Storms? That's all I want to hear.
I don't think there's songs. Because there's definitely you can't really do anything other than this.
If you do joystick things, does anything happen?
No, you move.
Ah, damn. Cause remember, like on Ocarina of Time, you could like warp the notes and stuff with the joystick and the C button.
Yeah, same with Majora's Mask, and Majora's Mask had 4 instruments. Because you had
it
one
just
for
depended
every.
on who you were.
Yeah.
Oh, they were all so dumb.
They were great. The guitar was amazing.
It was so dumb.
It was so great.
Oh man, and what was it? It was guitar, drums. What was the third one?
The Deku had like trumpets.
Oh right. I think trumpets are second best after just straight old
70 hours.
Wow, it's a game and a half right there.
In this game.
But I mean, once Zelda really embraced the open worldness, their games kind of got too big. Or at least that's my thought on them. Like Breath of the Wild, there's just way too much there.
Doesn't bother me. It's pretty good about just letting you do what you want to do.
It's true, but when you're just compelled to do everything you run into, it sort of breaks in your brain.
I don't know. It's not. At least I don't know. There's a lot of variety and like a lot of it's puzzles in.
It's a lot of sitting there thinking.
Breath of the Wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas like I've been like playing stuff like Horizon.
Oh yeah.
It's just the same thing over and over again. It's just
go here, sneak around, or collect a thing. Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
And that's like, so like for open world games, I like it more for that. Like,
it's true. Like that's the thing that's the biggest problem with Assassin's Creed games is they're so you do the same thing, just you do it a million times.
Right.
But
Different
it all looks
contexts.
really good, and it all feels vaguely historical. Like you feel like you're sort of learning as you do it.
Well, Assassin's Creed, yeah, is such a great world. Like that's the thing. Same with Horizon. Like that's what compelled me to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can shield bash, kind of. That's what the nunchucks for.
Oh. That's great.
Reflected it back at him.
If I were a medieval knight, my weapon of choice would be the shield.
Just like 5 different shields equipped at all times.
Exactly.
Yeah, like with the attack shield, the defense shield.
Exactly. And I would just I'd have a shield that I would just hold out and just run at people.
Big shield, little shield.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Because then I'd always have like a shield equipped on my back that just in case someone attacked me in the back. Got a shield there. That's great. That's my new strategy for my medieval life.
This game, yeah, it got insanely good reviews. I remember it kind of being because there's kind of a worry if it was gonna be a good Zelda game. And I remember, getting 10s and stuff, and just being kind of surprised at how good the reviews were.
Well, because people were kind of down on Zelda after Twilight Princess.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it wasn't automatic.
Like, this is so cute. Yeah, those weird Hublot guys, they're pretty amazing.
Hublots.
Yeah, it ended up at 93% on Metacritic. Its sales weren't that crazy though. It didn't really sell it probably still sold well for a Zelda game.
But it was right at the end of the Wii, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So that limits your options.
And I just feel like it wasn't the Nintendo had kind of cultivated this audience with the Wii that was more of a casual gamer.
Totally. They weren't even necessarily interested at all.
They just weren't that into Zelda. What's going on here? Tried to whip that beehive.
Yeah, that's definitely a smart thing to do.
I'm blowing it. I'm blowing it.
Blow that beehive?
I knocked it down. Oh, God! Oh, I don't know how to get rid of them. Blow them away. Oh, it works. No, it doesn't.
That blower... I actually don't know. I was going to say that blower is at least a lot more fun than the Deku Leaf was, but neither was fun.
The Deku Leaf wasn't... The Deku Leaf was mostly just a parachute, wasn't it?
But the parachute, and you used it to propel yourself when you were on like lily pads and shit, and to blow stuff around.
Yeah, you can still use it for other stuff.
Yeah.
But
Oh, this thing you should totally be able to use as like a pogo
I
stick.
can't remember how to get across there.
It would totally be usable as that in my mind. Just like puffs of air underneath you.
What?
Using the guster or the blower as a pogo
Oh,
stick.
yeah, totally. Bounce on those wind gusts.
Yeah.
Damn bees.
Get out, not the damn bees.
Oh, okay. first dungeon.
There you go. So, are there multiple dungeons in each area of the world map,
Yes.
or is it a 3-dungeon
I
game?
think there's 2 in each.
Okay. That I wish Breath of the Wild had more proper dungeons.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me that much, but it would be cool. That is, I wonder if they'll do that in the next one, because that, I think, was one of the bigger criticisms.
Totally. Like that, I don't know. It's just, I've come to expect there should be 8 dungeons at least. So.
It had what?
And then
Yeah, it had
2
the animal things were decent dungeons.
Yeah, it had 4 and then Ganon's Castle.
Yeah.
But Ganon's Castle was crazy because I just was wandering around and I got to the end.
Yeah,
like I didn't even need
you
to
could just
finish.
walk into that room. Yeah.
It didn't feel like a dungeon at all. Yeah.
But I
it did
mean,
have
you
to-
should know you're exploring Ganon's castle.
Oh, totally. But it just didn't seem like the boss was right
Yeah,
around the corner.
it is
yet.
insane
And-
that you can just.
And there weren't like puzzles in it or anything.
Yeah. Ah, the spider. Not sure how to beat it. Oh, it caught in its web. Oh, got it. Cutting those spider webs feels good.
I bet. Like that. Just thinking about what people say about the DualSense, having that with like a Motion Plus thing would be so cool.
That would be great.
Where it would like actually feel like you were slicing through things as you did it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so great.
Yeah, and like I said, it's yeah, it was directly led into Breath of the Wild. In fact, Anuma stated his wish with Breath of the Wild was to expand and make a better Skyward Sword.
Crazy. Does it feel as like open world as Breath of the Wild? Well, I guess it can't be quite as open world as Breath of the Wild. But...
No, but it you know what? It's got the same kind of like puzzles in the open world thing that Breath of the Wild has. It has like the stamina meter that like, and that kind of feels like it directly led into the climbing and stuff.
I remember Minish Cap having a lot of puzzles out in the open world too. Like
That's
that was a
interesting.
thing that
I don't remember much from Minish Cap.
I remember really liking it as I played through it. But then never playing it again. So like, how much did I really like it?
Yeah, that's Skyward Sword. It's kind of gets a lot of hate these days, I think.
Does it get hate?
I think so.
Wow.
But it's kind of an odd duck in the Zelda. Yeah.
Totally.
Because there's nothing else plays like it. Yeah, I wonder how close.
It's certainly it's not in the worst Zelda games.
I don't know how many Zelda games we played at this point. That's got to be getting close to all of them. Yeah. Well, we've still got more gaming history to go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some Donkey Kong.
Everyone's favorite Donkey game.
Yeah. So we'll be right back. I'm just gonna switch games, and stay tuned.
Some Donkey Kong.
Well, hey.
We're rock and rolling, bird.
1 second here. I'm just gotta change the game.
Change places.
Places. Do 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 do. Just listen to this awesome soundtrack by David Wise.
I don't know him. He's not the. When I think of a Rare game soundtrack, I think of Grant Kirkhope. So it's
Yeah,
that's surprising. But
I believe
this is one game I have no nostalgia for. Like it just completely missed me as a kid.
Yeah, I was way into them.
I had cousins it's a game I associate with only playing at their house.
Right.
And it didn't grab me.
Yeah, like to be honest, in these days, like looking back, I couldn't really get into the returns.
Oh no!
Eventually,
and that's the one a lot of people say is the best, even.
Yeah,
too.
and they're really well made, but looking back, I don't really like them as much. But at the time, oh yeah, this was a big deal. This was a huge deal for Nintendo. This was nearing the end of the Super Nintendo. The N64 had been announced, but it hadn't come out yet. And other systems like the PlayStation, I believe, were already out. I may be wrong about that.
Oh wow! So there were 3D games at this point.
But yeah, like they were definitely competing with 3D stuff by this point.
Crazy. I mean, this is a crazy looking game.
First time.
Yeah, even now, it still looks totally unique.
Oh yeah, it's true. I don't know that it looks necessarily good.
No, it looks. Yeah, but I never really thought it looked good.
Yeah, exactly.
And to its credit, we haven't gotten there yet, but it does look exactly like its cartoon.
No, the cartoon somehow looks worse.
Yeah, that's true. Because they're talking. That's the problem.
Yeah. This game came out in 1994, November 21st, 1994. I guess the PlayStation hadn't come out in North America yet, but it was just about to come out in Japan.
Right.
So they were just like that. Obviously, the industry was moving that way, and they wanted to make sure people were still playing their Super Nintendo. So they reached out to Rare, Rare is a British game development studio founded by Tim and Chris Stamper.
I feel like it's such a Nintendo move to put out some crazy killer game right at the end of their console life cycle.
Totally.
They always do it.
And this was a little outside of Nintendo's normal. Like this was a little weird for Nintendo, just in that they trusted Rare with this huge character, one of their biggest characters, most recognizable characters. He hadn't been around for a while. Donkey Kong franchise was kind of dormant at this point, and they apparently didn't even give them much oversight. They just kind of let them do whatever they wanted.
They just really trusted Rare.
Yeah. Rare at the time had purchased Silicon Graphics workstations to render 3D models, and that's kind of what that was the bane of this whole development of this game was making these graphics work.
Well, because they're just pictures, basically, isn't that the
whole
thing?
they're 3D graphics that were like that they developed compression software to help turn it into SNES sprites. They compared it to like taking like a jigsaw with 1,000,000 pieces and turning it into one with 1,000.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's an intimidating sounding thing.
Yeah, and that was their biggest challenge. But it was a huge success. It had a crazy marketing campaign, and yeah, it became the third best-selling NES game of all time.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, And then somehow there's 2 sequels to this.
Yeah, yeah, on the SNES.
Yeah.
Yeah, must have been. Let me see when they yeah, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, the third game, was in 1996.
Right.
So yeah, the PlayStation was already a year old at that point, basically.
Yeah.
But that's interesting though. So they came out a year at a time for those 3 years.
Huh.
1994, 1995, 1996.
So they Tony Hawked it. Yeah.
I remember getting one every year.
Really?
You
got all 3.
Probably, I don't know if I got Donkey Kong Country right when it came out, like that Christmas, but definitely 2 and 3 I got on like the Christmas that they came out.
They're just Christmas games to you?
Yeah.
Or Christmas present games, yeah.
And they were one of the few games that both me and my sister loved.
Oh, that's an important thing.
So
those are rarities.
It was an exciting moment every year. It had 2-player modes. It had 2-player contests and 2-player team modes, but you still just take turns. They weren't simultaneous. Right. That was one of the goals the development team wanted to do, but never was able to. They had to cut a lot of stuff apparently to make it all fit, including like an overworld where you could move around more.
Weird. I mean, they sort of had that in the later ones, didn't they?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
The main story was the Kremlings went and stole all your bananas.
The Kremlings?
Yeah, you don't remember the Kremlings?
No.
What? That's like the main enemy. They're all those crocodile guys.
I don't know much. They're called Kremlings?
Yeah. I mean, the leader's called King
name.
K. Rool.
I know King K. Rool.
I know, but that should give you an idea of how dumb everything's named. Interestingly, the Kremlings were... I didn't have this loaded up here. I just want to get this title right. It was from they were from an earlier Rare game that were canceled. That was canceled.
Huh.
Wow. It's hard to find.
They do look like a very British thing. The Kremlings. What a dumb name.
We got Diddy Kong in here. So Diddy Kong was originally going to be Donkey Kong Jr.
Weird.
But they basically designed him like Diddy Kong, and then pitched it to Nintendo and said, "This is Donkey Kong Jr." And he looked like Diddy Kong, and they said, "No, we need that's not Donkey Kong Jr. Like he either needs to look more like Donkey Kong Jr. or be a different character," and so they decided to make him a different character. And he was originally called Dinky Kong.
What?
Yeah, but there was a copyright with Dinky Toys.
Weird. What are Dinky Toys?
Oh, there we go. I think it's a company, Dinky Toys. They were originally created for Johnny Blastoff and the Kremling Armada.
That's a great sounding game.
An adventure game that Rare was making for Macintosh computers.
Johnny Blastoff.
They were made heavily inspired by Mario. They basically just tried to make a Mario-esque game. They wanted to have that sense of momentum and flow, and so that's why he's got this roll as an attack, and you can just pick stuff up and run, and you do get into a good flow, or you can with this game. There's a lot of noise coming from your
Yeah, I'm watching a really stupid movie in the background.
Oh.
Well, it's on in the background. I'm not really watching it. Something called a velocitron.
It just sounds like you're in a tube or something. Sounds like a sad robot in the background.
No, that's just me.
It's just like.
I remember the animal sections in this game looking so cool. The what were they?
Rhino,
the rhino, and there was an underwater thing.
I just got a rhino on that last one.
Yeah, what they had names too, didn't they? Stupid.
Yeah, I think Ramby.
Oh, even stupider than I thought.
Yeah, I think Squawks was the parrot.
There's a parrot.
Yeah, that might have been in
that's
2.
That's not in this one. Yeah. I've at least played this one. I've never even played the others.
They all basically came out this week.
That's crazy. Just every year for 3 years.
Yeah, like I could have put either of the other ones on there, I think. And we played. You played 3 on this stream. Whoops.
I played like a level and a half of 3.
Yeah, I think we played a ton of other stuff on the same episode.
And that was probably the most I've ever played of any of them.
3 was my favorite, even though it had the dumbest character, which was that giant child ape.
What was his?
Kitty Kong.
Huh.
It was Dixie Kong was the star, and then Kitty Kong was the secondary.
I'm picturing him, but then when I'm getting him mixed up in my head, I think with Chunky Kong. Is that a thing?
Maybe, yeah. He's from Donkey Kong 64, yeah.
Yeah.
Kitty Kong had like a giant head and just wore like a blue nightie.
Oh. He sounds awful.
Yeah, he was pretty awful. But that game was just the best designed, I thought, of the 3 of them.
Huh.
I think I got 100% in that game, like when I was a kid, like back before I.
Well, they've always had, because like they have KONG or whatever in each level in the first one here, so they must add even more collectibles and shit.
Yeah, the third one had like gold coins in each level that were really fun to get. Oh shit!
I'm surprised then that the newer ones didn't connect with you, because it seems like you were way into them from the beginning.
Totally. But even going back and playing these ones, I just don't. I don't know. There's something about the.
They don't feel
gameplay
right to me.
that isn't that fun. Yeah.
They feel like a Rayman game to me.
Yeah, kind of like an older Rayman game.
Yeah.
Like the newer ones are a bit. Snappier,
I never got into Rayman Legends or Rayman the other one. They look so pretty and they sound so cool, but they also still feel weird to me.
There's also, I don't know, the it's a little too hard. Even this game's a little too hard. It's not actually hard. It's just not like you have to.
Good.
Like I died a bunch of times on that level.
Yeah.
It was the second level. I wasn't paying attention, but it's like,
you're in Mario World. You're not dying regularly until
yeah,
you're way
exactly.
into that game.
It's just really easy to die.
Yeah.
You just have to. It's like you're constantly walking like a tightrope, where you just you've only got 2 hits ever. I think.
Is that the case through all of them?
I think in the returns you had a couple more, but it was still really hard.
Right.
Those
games,
returns,
they also had the funky mode, which was, I guess, the mode where anyone could play it and win.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's not fun either.
It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Well, it's like, I don't know, it's just not a great difficulty curve.
Right. Yeah.
Like these games have never had a good difficulty curve. Like it's just really easy to die. You have 2 hits, or or like fall off one cliff.
And the platforming doesn't look super precise.
I think that's the biggest reason I don't like coming back to them. I don't like them as much.
Right. Yeah.
Especially, I don't know, like, yeah, it feels like I should be able to like speed run it, like go through it really fast.
That's what. Yeah, totally.
But it just, yeah, it's not like you say. It's not quite precise enough. I don't quite have enough of an idea of where I'm gonna land, and like when I'm on the edge of something.
Interesting. It has the same issue actually that I have with Rayman, but Rayman's problem is that it's too pretty, kind of like there's too much art going on. It just you can't tell where the platforms actually are because it's too busy being a picture.
Yeah, I can see that too.
But Rayman just has so much going on in the levels now that I can't tell where things end off. You 100%ed this level as you got through it.
Yeah,
that one was much better than the last.
It's weird though. You kind of I kind of figured the pace out a little better there. You just can't rush through them. You kind of have to stop and.
Interesting.
But it feels like I should be able to rush through them because of the way it flows.
Yeah.
Also, I've never been a fan of swimming levels in general. But.
No, and this doesn't look like it's an exception to that.
Yeah. Oh, that one fish killed me.
Again, why do these tiny, innocuous-looking fish hurt a giant gorilla?
Bit my butt. That's my weak
Riddle
spot.
me this.
Bit me right in my weak spot.
They're butt biters. You think the butt is the gorilla's weak spot?
Yeah, and it's just weird. There's no attack underwater. I mean, that's like Mario too, but it just, I don't know. It just doesn't. I guess with Mario though, you do there's potential to get a fire flower or a power up or something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's the potential to get the animals, but those are just whole separate sections of the levels.
Yeah, there's one here. Yeah, that's basically why they made the power-ups or the animals. I mean, they tried they wanted a power-up like Mario.
Right. And they're cool, but then the game forces you to lose them at a certain point, doesn't it? It's
sometimes I think, yeah. Yeah, there's sometimes where it's it'll say no animal. There's a sign. A no fish sign. Damn it. Oh, can I get him back? Oh, I can. Yeah.
I'm going to try and find out the names of all these animal buddies.
Yeah. I remember we learned about the spider in 3 that...
I had never heard the term Kremling before in my life today.
We must have talked about it at some point.
I don't know. It's just so
the
dumb.
show talked about them. They certainly used the word Kremling in the show a lot.
Oh, I guess. That shows how much I paid attention.
We'll get to the show later.
Let's see. My phone is goddamn broken, and I'm on a website, but I can't scroll. So, yeah, we're extra trapped now. What the hell?
Take that, Kremlings.
Okay, here we go. I don't know how it says new and returning. This is for Donkey Kong Country.
And so this, of course, was the first appearance of Diddy Kong, who went on to have his own racing game, even.
Yeah, that's as far as he got, though, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, and this has a 2-player mode
He's in
through
Smash.
which was a cool thing.
Has what?
You could play through the whole game with 2 people.
Yeah, competitively or cooperatively. But like I was saying, you couldn't do it at the same time. That was one thing they wanted to add was a simultaneous mode.
Right.
But it was just yeah. But yeah, absolutely. That was another reason. It was great for me and my sister.
Yeah.
Oh, the barrel sections were always rough too. Because again, one miss. I just missed, and that's the whole level I got to do again.
Okay, I've reached a point where I can read the names of the characters and scroll. We've got Rambi the Rhinoceros, as you said.
Oh yeah.
We got. Do you know the name of the swordfish?
No, I don't know. I don't think I know any others from this game.
On guard, the swordfish.
Oh yeah, right. I'll remember them.
I didn't know there was a frog, but we have Winky the frog.
Right.
We got Squawks the parrot. Didn't know there was a parrot.
Right.
And then we have Espresso the ostrich.
Oh right.
Yeah. Wow, so good.
There's also something. Maybe it's because it's like just too zoomed in. Like. I feel like I just run into things and then.
It's not super fun to look at. Yeah. And like right now, right there, you were so far at the top of the screen that like. It just looks like nonsense.
Yeah, I remember there's lots of hidden stuff like at the tops of the screen like that. Ah!
It does kind of feel like
That's so
out
annoying.
of this world and flashback and like weird British platformers in that way.
What about it?
It just in like the secrets are like you'd never find them unless you knew they were there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what I liked about the third one too. They were a bit more obvious. But like, there's something up there, obviously.
Yeah. Oh man.
That I needed those Kremlings to get. It would probably shoot me up there.
There's like 45 episodes of the cartoon on the internet here, and they all just have a thumbnail, and they're terrifying.
Well, we'll get to that.
It's so messed up. Oh. And these parts, they look cool, but you're really only pushing buttons like 2 or 3 times over them, right?
Yeah.
Smash those Kremlings.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the very beginning that was old Donkey Kong. That was like their whole thing with Cranky too, was making.
Oh yeah.
But so apparently they didn't tell that to Nintendo.
Who is Diddy Kong in relation to Donkey Kong?
I don't know. Wow, that was like a safety one down there.
Yeah, oh, that wasn't a strategy shot?
Yeah, I totally knew that was there. Oh, yeah. I thought there was one down there.
You got too used to the safety ones.
Damn it. Oh, yeah. Annoying. Oh yeah, the craziest thing I learned about this game today was that originally they pitched to Nintendo for the bad guy to be Wario.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mario, and that would have been cool.
That would have been great too, actually, too. Yeah.
Wario would be very cool as well.
That was a just crazy fact. I had no idea. Oh, I couldn't quite see the ledge as I jumped there.
Like, what year was Mario Land 2 that we did last week? Like 94? So he was only like 2 years old. He would have been a pretty new character then. Still.
Yeah. And they wanted, it had a storyline where he stole a time machine from Mario. Which, I don't know if that meant that they would have, like, traveled through time.
Yeah, is that implying that Donkey Kong is more of a caveman than a gorilla?
I don't know.
I could be into that.
But, yeah, I'd love to see I'd probably play it if they made a new Donkey Kong Country that was like a time travel story.
Yeah.
I'd be way more interested. Oh no! This is so annoying. It's the whole thing again. Like, you just have to slow down and be careful at all these spots.
Yeah, but it's not fun then.
And yeah, just do so much.
That's the problem.
So much of it again. Ah, see, like I just slipped off of there.
How many lives do you have? I can't see that.
Tried to jump. One. I have one left.
Oh, so you might even game over.
Yeah, maybe I will. I don't know if I might have to save. I don't know.
Oh.
Hopefully I think I get a 0.
So
0 life.
Yeah, some games are.
Take this one a bit slower though.
Great idea. I couldn't even see what you looked like. You disappeared there for the longest time. Oh, that's probably because of a weird frame rate thing on the stream.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I hate this. Are there time limits on the levels?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
Oh, safety.
You're okay. Is this the one? Yeah, that was the shot you kept dying on.
Really?
I think so. Oh no! Oh, no. I think you got one barrel for.
Oh shit! I forgot to save.
I mean, isn't this only the 3rd or 4th level?
Do I have 0 lives now though? Uh-oh.
Oh, you got to be extra careful. I mean, if you die, it could just be an excuse to go to the theme song for that cartoon. God, it's a good theme song. I had to stop it at the 13-second mark because I didn't want to blow it on myself. If you hit the flies, will it stop you or will you kill them?
No, I'll die. Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to play this at all anymore. I didn't anyways, but...
Oh! I just caught like the end of it. That's pretty hard.
Yeah,
Like,
that's rough.
Bunch of levels in.
Do they become? Do you get like your standard like ice levels and stuff eventually that are like slippery and?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spent a lot on marketing for Nintendo at the time. There was a promotional VHS called Donkey Kong Country Exposed.
What?
A weirdly chosen name, but it was hosted by comedian Josh Wolf, and it provided a behind-the-scenes glimpse of the Treehouse. It was the people's first glimpse of
weird
the Treehouse, which is the Nintendo of America division where games are tested.
That's cool. I'm trying to think of who Josh Wolf is, but I don't recognize him.
Yeah, some guy. It was released on the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. They remade it. And then also, we didn't really talk about it, but there was one that was only sold in Blockbusters in North America. It was the competition version. It's on here. It's on this emulator, but I don't think it's really different.
No, I don't think. I think the only difference, I'm pretty sure, is it has a timer.
It's got a timer. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was sold in Blockbusters as its own cartridge, and so it's one of the rarest SNES cartridges you can get.
Yeah, there was a couple Blockbuster exclusive carts that were like that. Like I remember there was the Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut that they had there too.
Right, that's right.
And none of them were like worth it, but
yeah, there wasn't anything really special about them, but
now they're impossibly rare. So.
Ended up at 89% on Metacritic.
Wow, like that's very high
for the SNES version. Yeah. That was on Game Rankings, so it was mostly aggregated scores at the time. I don't know what it would be now.
And like Nintendo Power probably gave it a 10.
And
like
probably yeah.
Yeah.
But it was very lauded from the reviews. Like people were super impressed by the graphics.
Oh yeah.
The reveal was kind of interesting. Like the North American reveal, when they showed it for the first time, they specifically waited till the end of the presentation to reveal that it was for the Super Nintendo, and people thought
instead of
it was going to be for the N64. Yeah.
Huh. That's pretty cool. I mean, now watching it, it is very muddy.
Yeah.
Compared to Mario World, which came out at the beginning of the generation.
Yeah.
It's much worse looking.
Yeah.
But
at the time, people were blown away.
It's gotta look. It's very unique.
It was also the first Donkey Kong game that Miyamoto wasn't involved. I mean, he was involved with it. He had some. He pitched them ideas and stuff, but he didn't.
What if the parrot's name was Squawk? That was probably a Miyamoto original.
Yeah. And like we said, a couple sequels. The remakes not remakes, but reboots. It was rebooted for 2 games. Now it's Donkey Kong's kind of dormant again.
And you don't think they're working on any right now?
I don't think Retro is. I think Retro's working on Metroid.
Yeah, but they probably have 2 games on the go at any given time. You don't think their other one would be Donkey? You think it would be? I mean, I hope for their sake it's not. I hope it's something that's not Nintendo related, something new. But who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe they'll make a F-Zero adventure.
Seems like their history seems to be only one game at a time.
Does it? Huh.
They finished Metroid Prime 3, and then they did Donkey Kong Returns, and then they did the sequel.
And that's the last thing they did?
I think so.
Wow. Yeah, they don't put out so much. It'll just be Metroid Prime 1, 2, 3. Yeah, crazy.
Retro Studios. Like they just seem to help with a lot of games now.
Oh yeah.
Like they're officially working on Metroid Prime 4.
Right.
But that's it.
Crazy.
So yeah, who knows what's gonna happen up next with Donkey Kong? Probably release another rhythm bongo game.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe they'll make a Donkey Kong skateboarding game.
But man, these games are beloved.
It's true.
You usually find them on best SNES, like at least the top 50.
Oh yeah, for sure in top 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe top 20s. Probably not a lot of top 10s, but
I think a lot of it is like rose-colored nostalgia.
A lot of personal, yeah. There'd be a lot of personal top 10s.
Yeah. It's true. Whereas I have a lot more memories with Donkey Kong 64 than I do with any of the country games.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I barely remember Donkey Kong 64, and I played it all, but I barely.
I got 100% in that game.
That's crazy.
It was so stupid.
I want to play some of those games though again too. Like it's been a long time since I played Banjo-Kazooie or any of those.
Oh yeah.
Mario 64 ripoffs.
Platformer style, like
3D
platformer.
Yeah, Mario 64 style.
Yeah.
I mean, I played Mario 64. But... Anyway, I just wanted to at the end of the episode here look at the show.
Yeah. What episode do you have there?
Just the first one.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm on as well. So I'm going to try and time it so that I unpause mine as you start yours.
Is yours, which one are you watching? This retro rerun thing?
I don't know what it's called. No, mine's just on Tubi. It's just on an app.
All right, well, I'm going to try, because this thing says a brief intro. I'm going to try to...
Oh, okay. I had to watch ads on mine.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Here's the show.
Here's the
So yeah,
show.
there's a Donkey Kong Country show that had 3D animation that I guess was fairly cutting edge. I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Clicking.
Banana Slammer. Bad Hair Day. The first episode was called Bad Hair Day.
Oh man, it's so good. What a name. Oh yeah, you don't get the theme song on yours.
Oh no, it was just a quick, like, it just went Banana Slammer.
Oh yeah, mine's got a full theme song.
Oh, I just got this thing.
Eventually they fight a white gorilla who looks like he's covered in cocaine.
Oh, I'm getting cranky. We're getting cranky singing.
Who looks like a Nazi lady.
Oh wow. Yeah, there was like full-on musical numbers.
Cranky's sweater looks like hand animated.
Cranky likes the blues. Who's he talking to?
Don't know.
Us?
Must be. I've almost caught up.
Oh, and the crystal coconut.
Yeah. There we go. Now I'm pretty much caught up with you. What's his giant organ?
That's what he was jamming on earlier, playing the blues on.
Step right up and take a closer look. The crystal.
It just looks so messed up.
It was really weird. Yeah, like that.
Looks so much better than this.
Yeah, it didn't work. The animation just didn't work.
Oh man, Donkey Kong just looks like a weird like sex doll.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like his eyes are closed there, but you can see the whites of his eyes still.
Yeah, it's really weird. I think he's talking to us. I think he's just telling us the story about King K. Rool.
Break the fourth wall.
King K. Rool looks all right.
Yeah, from what I can tell
there,
from the
at
thumbnails
least.
of the other
I think he
episodes,
gets
it seems like
pretty weird when he
pirate
starts
often?
singing and stuff.
Hip hop. What you got? Pretty good.
General Clump. Wow. So they're gonna attack. Those are terrifying. It's not quite as bad as I remember, though.
I don't see what part of it you'd consider. Well, I guess it's not good. What the hell?
It's got better voice acting, I guess, than I remember.
I'm looking right now if we would recognize anyone who are in the voice acting cast, but no.
Why do I always have to start the
Not at all.
Donkey Kong's a bit weird.
He's like a kid.
I would imagine him, having a deeper voice than that.
Hey, Diddy! Come on up, little buddy.
Come on up, little buddy.
I'm a little nervous. My knees are starting to chatter here.
Something about Diddy freaks me out.
Little buddy.
Hop in and I'll buzz you up. Okay, if you say so, DK. Okay, but go easy, because sometimes, DK, no offense here, but you get a little out of control.
DK. Okay, this is as bad as I remember it now.
It's so bad. Diddy Kong looks like he's just a squashed version of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there's something really off about Diddy Kong to me.
Frankie needs our help. You coming or what?
Oh man.
Like he looks like he's got severe anxiety.
It really does. It looks like it was made in like the 3D movie maker that we made ours.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you never see someone moving their arms and walking at the same time, or like it's everything's in very regimented. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, Diddy looks really troubling.
Yeah, I know. He looks like he's on medication.
What's the point of these switches that fuck up the bridge?
It worked.
Yeah, but why do these exist?
And they made up all these things like slam a bonanza. Like they really tried to make it like a thing.
Hey, Karoo, what's up?
Karoo.
Donkey Kong. Did he,
Director of this, bringing it back to a bunch of episodes ago, the director of this whole thing was also the director of many, many episodes of Care Bears.
Oh.
Yep. There you go.
What he wanted to do that whole time. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna skip ahead to this book.
Sick of those pesky hunks showing you up time and time again.
Okay, I will try and find it.
They seem to be having an endless war. Oh, and there's Candy Kong.
How far in is that?
Later. Oh, who the hell was that guy? Oh,
Plane yet?
I'm looking at this guy giving Candy Kong a birthday cake, but he was so creepy with the mustache and the hair.
Is it Funky Kong that's wearing a bandana and has skin-colored fur?
I haven't got to him, but yeah, Funky Kong was a character, and he wore a bandana, so that sounds right.
Man, Funky Kong looks terrifying.
Let's see if I can
That's when you get to
Funky. I must have skipped him.
I'm at like
I brought you these. Ooh,
17 minutes in.
Oh.
I see you already got one.
Donkey Kong? Every single time you show up, things just fall apart.
Oh yeah.
Problem
Yeah,
solved.
yeah.
All you gotta do now.
He's really messed up.
His like glasses move independently from his face.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good animation. And yeah, Candy Kong looks real gross.
Yeah.
Everything looks real gross. Who's the Donkey Kong or the donkey with the like mincing mustache?
That's what I was trying to say before. I don't know. He's the creepiest one, and that freaky hair.
Yeah, let's see. I was looking at the cast list before. Let's see if we can
Oh
find.
God! Did you look at the end?
No.
Donkey Kong eats all the bananas and has a shaved head for some reason. He's just like engorged on bananas.
Oh gosh.
Because his eating bananas brings his hair back. Oh.
That's how that works. There's a lot of flip-flops in this show, and Donkey Kong's lips up close look really disgusting.
I know things just move like in very strange and wrong ways in this show. Like, and everything seems to have to be moving all times.
Totally.
Like,
it reminds me of
characters are just going
Food
like.
Fight.
Of what?
There's a movie Food Fight that's like just awful animation, and yeah, everything is always moving.
Yeah,
It just
like
has to show its animation.
yeah, exactly. And like even body, like specific body parts will just move independently of anything else that's happening.
Do you think the creep with the mustache is the one named Bluster? Otherwise, we got Candy Kong, Funky Kong, Crusha Critter, Polly Roger,
Must be.
Captain Scurvy,
'Cause, yeah.
Big Ben Bongo.
Bad guys never get a break.
It's been fun.
Yeah, Candy Kong might be more troubling even than Diddy Kong.
Candy Kong?
Yeah, she looks really messed up. So, did you see the part where she got electrocuted?
No.
There's a part where she gets electrocuted.
I'm mostly disturbed by that guy with the mustache, honestly.
Yeah.
Why would they ever make that character?
He's the one that I thought was like a Nazi before.
Oh yeah, there she just got electrocuted.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary, yeah. Pretty terrifying.
Man. I tried loading another episode, but I had to sit through like 25 minutes of ads. So that was a big mistake.
I'm blown away, Candy.
She was a robot the whole time?
Totally.
Well, there was two of them in that scene. So that one of them must have been a robot.
Wow. What a tale.
Hilarious.
Nelvana. Well, that's gaming history.
That's gaming history.
And a little bit of TV history.
Video game theater as well.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's right. I wonder if we'll get flagged for that. I can't see it.
I'm interested. Yeah.
There's like tons of full episodes on YouTube.
if we don't get flagged for it, that's just an open door to show every shitty video game cartoon.
That's true. Yeah, we could probably show Captain N. I've never seen it, actually.
I've never seen it either. And Nintendo is one of the companies that is the most on their stuff, though, so maybe
true,
not.
but I don't think they care about Captain N, do they? Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, we'll see. Maybe next week there'll be a game that will have some hilarious TV tie-in.
Probably. Oh, the episode I loaded, now we've got Dixie in the mix as well.
Oh.
She's wider and shorter than Diddy Kong. What a mess.
Yeah, so we'll see. There'll be a brand new bunch of games next week that you'll be able to vote on, and we're going to do this whole thing again.
This whole thing.
Yeah. But before then, we'll be playing some Resident Evil on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's it for the week.
That's it for the week.
Yeah.
Have a weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you on Monday for some more Resident Evil.
Oh boy.
Thanks for watching, Lackaloo. Alex KC. McKinley.
Mm-hmm. I think that's it. Maybe Green Rabbit was there for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Seems like everybody. Good
I just imagine
times.
Green Rabbit. As is one to do.
Maybe he watched. Just didn't have anything to say today.
Yeah. Probably. Or maybe they only had mean things to say, and you know what they say about that. Don't say anything at all.
Their mothers taught them well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wow. Indeed. Another episode done of Ants Banson's Quarantine Jam. You know what? I think that was actually the 100th episode we've done in quarantine.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's been it. We're at what? Are we at 9 months yet?
Something like that, yeah. 8-9 months. Yeah.
We might even go into a deeper quarantine still.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, we're working on some stuff to change things up a bit.
Totally.
Hopefully.
Just in time for a hopeful vaccine.
Time for Christmas.
Exactly. It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see you next time for more miracles on Ants Banson's Quarantine Jam.
It's a big promise.